Hello. Good morning, Rats Babes. I, let's see. I can't remember the last time I uploaded a video. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Sorry, I've just woke up. It's a little bit chilly this morning. But, overall, it's not too bad. I'm just used to being, under my comforter where it's nice and warm. Once I'm adjusted to this temperature, though, it won't feel so bad. So yesterday was a lot of fun. It was very exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really drained. Today, I plan to mostly rest. I only have a few little things to do. I'm not even sure, I don't know. I have to go and try to get my, food stamp situation sorted out. I finally have the, final paper that they need, that I had to get from my doctor. So, yeah. So, soon enough, I'll be able to, actually get food again. Yesterday has beat the crap out of me. However, I thoroughly enjoyed yesterday. So, in the morning, I had an appointment with my therapist, which this time this appointment actually went really well. My last appointment, I almost stormed out. I was heated. I was so peeved. But I think that, honestly, I think that working with her has helped me with my communication skills to some extent. Because I feel like sometimes she's intentionally dense. So I have to, reword stuff to try to be more concise in my communication so that it's actually, clicks correctly. Sorry, I literally just woke up. It's 7 a.m. Let's see. Earlier this week, there was a baby bird who was freaking me out because, it kept bending up on the ground and screaming at everything and almost getting hit by cars, and I thought I was going to witness it dying or something. And I remember, I was shaking so bad that I couldn't even stand because I was I couldn't do anything about it. But luckily the little bird ended up being okay. I hope that the little bird is still okay. I hope that the snake didn't get the bird. There was a snake I saw the other day. I'm really worried about it. It's a black snake, but that snake is very big. Longer than my arm. And I have wicked long arms. So I had my therapy appointment, which actually went surprisingly well compared to the previous appointment last week. And then I had my doctor's appointment. What did I do at my doctor's appointment? I'm sorry. I'm gonna actually just go back inside. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit chilly. I'm not adjusting as much as I thought I would. I always lock this because I'm here, on my own or whatever. And you never know what kind of crazies out there in them woods. It's West Virginia, after all. And there was, I think it was really, it lives rent-free in my head. There was once a guy who walked up my, stairs. I live on the back side of the house. It's a duplex. It's just a little tiny one-bedroom. unit. This place was not originally meant to be a duplex, but it was turned into one. But anyway, so there was some guy, he walked up. Oh, sorry. Huh. I could hear him walk up all them stairs. And I knew that it wasn't my fiance because, like, obviously it's not going to be my fiance. I have to go pick up my fiance whenever my fiance's, gets home. I have to go up to the truck terminal, pick him up. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with my cognitive abilities. Like I said, yesterday took a lot of energy out. Oh, yeah. So I heard him climb up all them stairs, walk up all them stairs, and knowing full well it's not my fiance, because obviously not. And so I hear this guy, and I'm like real freaked out, because I'm like, who the hell is coming up all them stairs? And I look in the backyard, and I watch this man climb up the stairs, wander into my backyard, and then wander up into the woods. And then never saw him again. Yeah, no thanks. Let's see. I need to stop picking. But it's compulsive. Since I just woke up, my hair is obviously a mess. So yeah, I keep the door locked just in case. Because that was some crazy stuff. Hang on. Oh, so anyway, yesterday, after my therapy appointment, I had a regular doctor's appointment. And I got a new diagnosis, which is one I've suspected I've had for a while. It's one that I would have been born with, but it's one that I've suspected for quite some time. And that's the hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos, otherwise known as HEADS. I've got that diagnosed now, but yeah, I've got like wicked stretchy skin and stuff. But the only downside is my skin breaks really easy. It's very like fragile skin. So anytime I bump something, there's a good chance that I could break my skin doing so. Because I've bumped stuff and ended up with wounds from it. Like, it's so stupid. And then, after that appointment, I went up to Steubenville, to visit with my best friend, Voy. And it was her daughter's birthday. Her daughter's 5 now. And so I went to her birthday party. And as a gift, I brought, I brought like this little like pack of like, it was just one pair, but they were clip-on earrings from Claire's, and they were like little rainbows with the like rainbow chains hanging from the clouds. There were little clouds with rainbow chains hanging from them. And oddly enough, it turned out that was actually perfect. I didn't know if she had pierced ears or not. But I knew that clip-on earrings were a safe route to go either way. Because even with pierced ears, you can use them. I have pierced ears technically. I'm allergic to earrings, so I have to wear clip-ons if I'm going to, you know, have earrings on. And it turns out that Voy's daughter is the same way. So it turned out that, like, it worked out perfectly that I happened to get clip-ons earrings for her. And she loves them. They're rainbow, and she loves everything that's rainbow and girly and sparkly and unicorns and mermaids. She's really into that stuff. You know, like any normal 5-year-old would be. So it was oddly perfect. And Voy got her a mermaid swimming suit, like swimsuit. So it had like this long tail part. And it was rainbow and everything. And, yeah. So that was, so it ended up matching with the earrings perfectly. So that was very exciting. I was very, like, it made my entire day that she, like, was genuinely, absolutely, stoked by, like, the gift, the earrings. She does have her ears pierced, but apparently she's also allergic to earrings. So the fact that they were clip-ons was actually perfect. And so that's quite nice. I actually have a pair. I have the same pair. Right up here. Sometimes I keep the little cardboard things so I can store them. Because right now, it's either that or this. Store them in this mess. I broke my heart earrings. I made these. Where's the other one? A lot of the earrings in here I actually made recently. These are all clip-ons. But I made these. Yeah, actually, why don't I show you guys the earrings that I've made? That's lovely. I dismantled these little heart earrings, and because they were originally for pierced ears, but I took them apart, re-put them back together, but with a clip-on. The clip-on piece fell off of this one, so I got to put it back on. I think the jump ring is just a little loose. Let's see. Oh, golly me. This is the other earring that's not broken. Isn't that so cute? I'm just obsessed. I need to fix these. Because, like, I don't know. It breaks my heart. I have a whole bunch of these, like, skeleton key clip-on earrings that I made. I made them all, and I just decided, you know what, they're mix and match. Because, you know, why not have fun with it? Asymmetry is a lot of fun. Just as much fun as symmetry can be. And I made these pearl drop earrings. They're awesome. Of course, I'm pretty sure that I don't have to keep repeating that they're also clip-ons because, like, obviously, see, they can be paired up to match or they can be mismatched. There's a whole bunch of skeleton keys. Like little tiny fake skeleton keys, obviously. My real skeleton keys, those I collect and store and obsess over. And I like to test them in different vintage locks because it's so much fun. It's like my favorite thing. Okay. So these ones I didn't make, but I converted them into clip-ons. And I think that still counts for something, because it still like takes a certain level of craftiness to do that. Okay, so let me gather up my... I'm trying to sort them so that you guys can like also kind of get an idea of things. Then I've got some sets that I made that were intentionally mismatched. Let's see. Here are my dangly red sparkly hearts earrings. I used red jump rings because like I ran out of the other colors and red was the least offensive. Here. Okay, so I've also got a bunch of these mismatched ones that I can mix and match as much as I'd like. That includes, hold on, this little checkered heart, which I personally like to pair with this little yellow smiley face. So I do have them paired up how I like to pair them. I've got this little strawberry and watermelon, my two favorite fruits. And also my two favorite flavors. I like to pair them together. Let's see. I have this mushroom and this daisy. I like to pair them together. I like to pair the peace sign and the yin yang sign together. These ones are super asymmetrical, but I absolutely adore it. I love to pair this blue lightning bolt with this pink and blue cassette tape. I think that's beautiful together. Of course, I've shown you my pearl drop earrings that I made. And the elegant heart ones. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm very much love hearts. Hearts are my favorite shape. Speaking of hearts, here's some skeleton keys, but with heart, like, details. So these ones have little hearts on the key part, the part that it would insert to a lock. And then there are these little skeleton keys where the top part is almost reminiscent of a heart. And then there's these little skeleton keys, super tiny. And they're kind of more floral in style with, like, as far as their, like, style goes, with a center little gemstone. And I love the, like, faux antique look of them. I think that's delightful. But those are the earrings that I made. I look forward to when I have more materials. I plan on making jewelry more often. I kind of want to turn it into like a little bit of a side gig, because I love making jewelry. It's a lot of fun for me. And it's something I'm going to do regardless. So I might as well, you know, also kind of have a little bit of extra money coming in. So here are some things that I do. I'm going to make a separate video for that, actually. I'm going to do a different video for some things that I do to try to earn a little bit of money, so that I can have a little bit of money of my own. Like, I'm going to have a different video for that. But anyway, so that's how yesterday went. Then I went home. That was it. Oh, except for my blood sugar kept dropping. So the entire time I had to, like, fight to keep it up. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, the food options there were not very ideal. For me anyway. Like, I don't really eat red meat, and that's a lot of what, like, there was. And then the other things that were there were, like, cake and ice cream and soda. Full sugar soda. But yeah, I managed to survive yesterday and make it home okay. Remember to stay hydrated, y'all. It's a hot week. Here in West Virginia, it's going to be like, well, I don't know about here in West Virginia, but up in Steubenville anyway, it's going to be like 90 degrees, up in the 90s all week. And it's just like, ew. And West Virginia is not too far from it, so I assume that we're going to have very similar. Like, where I am in West Virginia is very close to Steubenville, like 45 minutes away, not very far at all. Not far enough to make enough of a difference, I feel like. If it's raining here, usually it's raining there, but not always. Depends on the size of the rainstorm. So, for the most part, we can often expect to have very similar weather patterns. So, yeah. I used up a lot of my energy yesterday. Well, my goal is that today I will mostly rest. Like I said, I have to get things sorted with my food stamps, and my only other thing today is temple. My goal is to go to temple tonight for service. I haven't been in quite a while, and it's going to be very awkward. And that's why I've kind of been avoiding it. I've been avoiding it because it's awkward. But, so far, I haven't had to use my cane all too much, as of yet this summer. And my goal is to go as long as possible without needing it. But if I need it, I will use it, because I'm not going to, like, hurt myself. But I do want to try to kind of build up my strength more, so that my joints can be a little bit more stable. See, the problem is I tried to go to physical therapy to strengthen my joints and stuff, and it actually, like, because of where my energy was at, it was draining me so much that I was coming back and doing nothing, and it was actually actively causing me problems because of the fact that it was draining me, and all I would do is come home and bed rot, which is basically what I do now. But I do get up. I do make sure that I get up. I am outside of the house at least once every single day. That is something that I make sure of. I downloaded this app called Finch, where you set goals for yourself, track your habits and stuff. And as you do that, it, like, takes care of this virtual baby bird. I named mine Pip. She looks like a pip. Let's see. I think that app has been a lot of fun. It has made it more engaging and rewarding, I think, because it's like it turned taking care of myself into, like, a little game. So, like, one of my goals on there is stepping outside, brushing my teeth 3 times a day, I like to brush my teeth after every meal. I don't like the way it feels if I, like, leave it. Like, I don't know. Sorry, this is bothering me. They all bother me. Let's see. No, I think that's all. Mention the bird. I held a teeny tiny baby. One of Voy's family members came over for the birthday party, and she has a 2-week-old baby that she brought with her, and he's such a tiny little baby. I got to hold him. I'm not very comfortable, though, in comparison. Compared to Voy's family, I'm quite bony. They're curvy. They're a very curvy family. They were blessed with the most womanly genetics on earth. Let's see. So they're much more comfortable for the baby to, like, snuggle into the arms of. On account of they actually have, like, actual chests. Meanwhile, there's me flat as a board. And I felt really bad. I'm not gonna lie. I was holding the baby and I was like, oh my God. Because, like, it was just like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just in my own head and just assuming. But, like, I don't know. I feel like comparatively I was less comfortable, and I felt really bad about that, actually. Like, I feel like compared to them, I was much less comfortable of a place for the baby to be resting for a minute, I think. But he was so tiny. He was so small. He could have been a doll. He was such a tiny baby. His mom's real short, too. So it doesn't surprise me that he's so tiny. But still, oh my gosh. My other friend, Possum, when they had their baby, like, they're super tall. They're taller than I am by quite a substantial amount. Not as tall as Voy is, though. Voy is super tall. But when Andy had their baby, when Possum had their baby, that was a long baby. That was a big baby. You know? Like that. Like, I don't know. She was over 20-something inches long, I think. If memory serves. Like, she was a tall baby. And then, so, like, seeing this itty-bitty baby who's shorter than my American Girl dolls was very interesting and jarring. It was like, oh my gosh, she's so tiny. And I love baby feet. They're just so soft and perfect. They haven't been ruined yet. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I wish my feet were still perfect like that. Soft, perfect feet. Mine are all, like, gross and, like, callousy. From years of soccer. I'm thirsty. You guys know what else I want to turn into earrings? I know this is, like, completely off topic. These diary locks. I think that would be so cute. Wouldn't those be cute earrings? I'm going to turn them into earrings. Once I have more jewelry making supplies, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make them into earrings because as a lock, they're pretty much useless. And besides, those are just future food journals anyway. So it's not like they're super private or anything. And my real journal, I don't even keep a lock on because it doesn't have a lock. It's just a leather-bound notebook. It's actually really nice. My fiance is very respectful of my privacy, which I'm very grateful for. Although, I guess, considering now I've kind of been keeping more of a video journal type thing more than I have been on paper. I guess, like, privacy is kind of not something that I guess I have a whole lot of, but I mean, it's my own choice, so it's different. Like anything that I want to keep private, I can like upload privately, and there are videos that I do have that I uploaded privately on my channel, so it's like, it's here for me to reflect on, but it's not out in the public. So I still do have control over my privacy to some extent. Just not everything is something that like you want to share with YouTube, and not everything is something that is even necessarily ideal to share with YouTube. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Sorry if my rambling has been like exhausting. I've been a real scatterbrain this morning. I haven't yet had breakfast, so that'll be a contributing factor. I can get food. My fiance got paid today. Oh my gosh. I can get food. Awesome. All right, y'all. I know exactly what I'm going to have for breakfast. I've been rationing them. So the biggest thing is that lately I've been kind of in survival mode. You know? Because it very much does feel like I'll die if I feel like I'll die if I am stupid and if I don't exist this way. So I've been rationing my food, like, very extreme, because it's just like I'm trying to get it to last, and I don't know when my food stamps are going to be sorted. I still got to go down and sort that out. I don't know how many days it's going to take for that to process, and it has me thoroughly freaked out. And so I've been rationing my food, but I have this steaming bag broccoli that I've been saving. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I have only 2 bags of the broccoli. Here's the other bag. So that's what I mean when I say that I've been rationing it. I've had, like, last week I bought these 2 bags when my fiance got paid, because my fiance sends me some money so that I can get some things for the house. And usually with the food stamps, I don't have to worry about food as much normally, but because of the way things turned out this month and the fact that I still haven't got them, it's been putting me in a particularly ugly position. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of air popcorn has been something that, like, it's really cheap for me to buy these kernels, and they also have a lot of volume, and they don't have a greasy texture. really don't like oily popcorn. I think it's so gross. I just like to make my air pop popcorn and add a little bit of salt. If I had Flaming Hot Cheeto popcorn seasoning, which I did, I emailed them. I emailed Pepsi. Did you know that Pepsi? Yeah, Pepsi owns Coke. I mean, not Coke. Sorry, Cheetos. Lay's. Lay's. Sorry. Pepsi does not own Coke. Thinking of Pepsi makes me automatically think of Coke. Because I prefer Coke over Pepsi. Pepsi hurts my stomach. It's way too fizzy. It's not as bad as it used to be, though. They've really cut down on the fizz. Because when I was a kid, it was so fizzy that I could hardly, like, take a drink of it and bear it. Interesting. It's gotten a lot less fizzy. Weak. Yeah, I love how the thing that I disliked about it is the thing I'm going to call them weak over now. Stick with your convictions. Have a spine. Because now all it is just the worst version of Coke. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude to Pepsi or nothing. I just don't like it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's lacking a certain roundness. There's something missing in the flavor, in my opinion. My two favorite soda pops would have to be that are of a more cola-like category. Basically, the only two like dark sodas that I like are Dr. Pepper Zero and Coke Zero of various flavors. They each have various flavors that I like. I will never, ever, 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 ever in my life touch that coconut whatever Dr. Pepper. That sounds absolutely abhorrent. Horrible. That is a terrible idea. The strawberries and cream was pretty okay. Could have been better. The strawberry tastes painfully artificial, I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe I'm just hyper aware of how artificial it tastes because I'm such a strawberry snob. Like when it comes to strawberry and watermelon are my two favorite flavors. They're my two favorite fruits, and I'm very particular about them. And if it falls short of my expectations, I generally do have hold it in a very harsh light. I hold it very... I definitely hold things to a standard, I guess. Wow, I feel like I'm catching you guys up. But it definitely feels nice to be vlogging again, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just truly turning on the camera and just, like, letting my thoughts flow. I don't know, it kind of, like, helps me, like, sort them, I feel like. Helps me put them into words, which gets me a step closer to communicating them. So I ended up going home yesterday after I helped Voy wash some dishes. I washed more dishes yesterday than I have in literally months. And at least in one go. Like here, in literally months, I have not washed more than 1 or 2 dishes at a time. And only if I truly, truly, truly needed it. Whereas, at Voy's house yesterday, I washed like 7 or 8 cups so that the kids could have water. And while I was washing the dishes, my left hip popped out of place and something seems to have been like genuinely damaged, but only a little bit because it's been stiff and sore, like the muscles have been locking up. The muscles lock up working overtime to keep my joints in their sockets, compensating for my incredibly lax tendons and ligaments and such. You know, the things that are meant to keep your joints stable and such, connective tissue. Because heads is primarily a connective tissue problem, predominantly. At least from what I understand, and what is understood at the present moment. Of course, science is ever changing and ever learning, so who knows if that will stay the information. But as it stands, last I checked, heads is predominantly like it's like this is literally a gift from God. Okay, Green Giant Simply Steamed Broccoli exists because God loves us. I'm very, very fond of my steamed broccoli. I love it. It's my favorite way to have broccoli. It's just so yummy. How about some KFC carton box thingies? These were like plates. Because, of course, I made sure to get some. Because, honey, I don't have it in me to be washing dishes. Like I said, yesterday I washed the most dishes than I have for months, and I only did it for the kids. Because Shavoy asked me to. Oh, a little bit of broccoli on the screen. Ew, gross. Fork. I was checking the fridge stash. Just in case I had one there, but that's okay. That way I didn't dirty a new fork. But I'm going to put this fork in the fridge because all it is doing is broccoli. This salt shaker is really weird. It doesn't always like... I look forward to when I have my own car. Because then I'll have like true and proper freedom.